Hi there, this is George Zeeks at Automotive Training Institute at the SuperConference 2018. And I have with me...
I'm Keith Katz, Quality Service Center, York, Pennsylvania.
So Keith, we talked a little bit before we came on air,
Yep.
okay? And if you would do us a favor and tell us a little bit what it was like to have a job and then own a job and what that transition looks like.
Yeah, well, like most people that start out, they watch their boss do things, and you're like, I can do this, I can easily do this. So you quit your job, you get a business form, you open up the door, you hang your sign, and voila, I'm in business for myself, except I'm fixing the cars, I'm doing the invoices, I'm calling the customers, I'm making the appointments, I'm doing it all. So I left the job and I got a job. But then as business grew and I started hiring people to be mechanics, service advisors, things like that, that's when the transition went from having a job, owning a job, to being a CEO type guy, where now I am kind of running the show from behind the scenes.
So let's talk about, there's a transition we see quite a bit where, okay, so now I've got a couple of people working for me, I'm paying the bills, I'm making some money, and a lot of people kind of stop there because they get comfortable and it feels good, but you didn't stop there. So what's going on in your head when that happens?
Well, I remember, and I'm going to blame ATI if I can, because they kept knocking on my door, and I'm like, I got this, I'm good. And CJ will attest to that. But anyway, when I finally went to one of the boot camps, and I forget exactly what it was that was said to me, and all of a sudden, like, this light bulb came on, and I'm like, wait, I need some help, because although I'm doing okay, I can be doing much better. And so that was really, I wish I could remember what it was that was said in that meeting, but I even went up to CJ right after that, and I said, sign me up, and he about fell over. That was about it.
So how long have you been in business now?
19 years, almost 20.
19 years. So how long have you been with ATI?
Since '09, so that would be 9 years.
9 years. So, I mean, come on, Keith. 9 years, you've learned everything from ATI that you possibly can learn. I mean, what else is there? I mean, seriously, come on.
I don't know if I learned everything, because I've been to a lot of training, been in some of your classes, and it doesn't matter if it's the first time I've been in a class or the 100th time I've been in that class. I always go home with 2 or 3 things that I need to implement to make it better. And you learn a lot of stuff when you first go through, and you go back with those 50 ideas, you're going to change the world, and you realize that you're going to get 2 or 3 of them done. And then you always forget the other one. So it's constantly going back, being told the same thing over again. I always poke fun at my coach, because the big thing I'm working on now are processes and procedures. And I keep saying, why didn't you tell me about this years ago? Well, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Keith Katz, and I guess the lesson here is never stop learning, never stop growing, and you'll never stop growing your income in your business. Thank you from SuperConference. Have a good day.